Auto Showcase project here, and I'm with Rich in his aggressive Dodge Viper. Now Rich, with your permission, do you allow me to video record you in your car with my video camera?
Sure, no problem.
Do you allow me to post a recorded video of you in your car onto youtube.com?
Absolutely.
Now Rich, what kind of Viper is this?
This is a 2006 Dodge Viper Coupe. They make a convertible and a coupe. This is the coupe. It's a more solid vehicle for most coupes are used for racing rather than the convertible.
Okay. And I see it's an SRT-10.
Well, it's one of the few American cars with a 10-cylinder motor.
Okay. How many miles does this have?
Has 10,500 miles in the last 5 years.
Okay. And you said about the engine. What kind of engine does this have again?
It's an aluminum V10. Puts out its 505 cubic inches and puts out 510 horsepower. This has been modified to put out 570 horsepower, and it's about one of the fastest, most reliable cars made in America.
Okay. And what kind of transmission does this have?
It has a 6-speed Tremec, extra heavy-duty aluminum gearbox.
Okay. And how many years have you owned this car?
I've had it since '06.
Okay, now Rich, what kind of equipment and accessories does this have?
It's pretty much loaded for a Viper. It has air conditioning, stereo radio, that sort of thing, CD. But basically it's analog. There's no digital displays, there's no navigation. It's basically an old-fashioned kind of hot rod.
Okay,
and
nice.
I think the most deluxe thing you'll see in one of these cars would be a radio.
Okay. And what's the fun factor on this Viper?
There's nothing like it in the world. It has no nanny controls. There are no traction controls or stability controls.
Wow.
And with that sort of horsepower, you can really get into trouble. It's kind of like playing Russian roulette.
So you can actually murder yourself on dangerous curves.
A lot of people do just that. It sticks like glue, but once it lets go, it's way too difficult to straighten out, and a lot of people get hurt.
Oh, okay. And do you know any history about the Viper?
Well, it started the early 90s as a kind of specialty car for Dodge or Chrysler, and it actually became a production car. I don't think they ever thought it would be. The first few Vipers didn't have a top or a windows. They were strictly a canvas pullover, and they evolved to have windows and a top and a production car.
All right. And have you won any awards with the Viper?
Well, they're giving me one here today, but I haven't really been involved in showing it that way. I do more just driving and enjoying it.
Okay. And what's the future outlook of the Viper?
Well, they stopped making it right now, and they closed the factory down. I believe that since Fiat owns Chrysler now, or Dodge, they're going to resurrect it in about a year with a new model. I believe they will still use the V10. We're not sure if Fiat will have a good part of it, since Fiat owns Ferrari and Maserati. There might be some merging of the muscle cars like that.
Oh, okay. Well, Rich, thank you for showcasing it.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you.